Hey, we back. That's our me, baby. We got Toby in the chat already. Hey, I'm doing this live because one of my homeboys who's part of the UGC hit me up and he gave me the breaking news that Spence versus Garcia PPV fight has been pushed to December the 5th. I put the link in the description to the source. It's a boxing scene article that was dropped, and many others. ESPN dropped one as well. So I just dropped the first one I seen. So it's in the description. I also put it in the live chat. So the homie definitely want to come through. I already sent the link to him. He wants to chop it up. I haven't really been seeing too much content. I haven't been on YouTube as much lately. Um, who have I seen? Shout out to Red Glove Militant. I just been watching his shit. He been posting lately. And Bruce Vane. You know what I mean? Them the two guys I've been watching lately because they posting stuff. I've been seeing some stuff from Monty Brown. That's about it though. I ain't really seen too much content. Shout out to Knockouts with Nika. You know, if y'all haven't subscribed to her, go ahead and subscribe to her. Knockouts with Nika, if I'm saying it right. And I used to have her on the channels tab before I cleared everything off. But she do fire editing. She a female. And she's from the East Coast, and she passionate about boxing, and she hate fanboys just like us. She bring the flame just like us, so she just do it with an opposite energy, opposite gender. So I respect her because finding some real ones on this platform is very hard to find. So to see it in the opposite sex, and she's literally being real, and you know what I'm saying, addressing the stuff that needs to be addressed, I gave her the props. So them the only ones I've been watching lately, be real, and just handling my business, spending time with my peoples. Once again, that link is dropped in the live chat. What's up, Saul? What's happening, bro? Are you hanging in there, fam? I know y'all in the bleachers. The the Santos Alvarez fans, man. Y'all in the bleachers, man. How y'all holding up? You good? On God and them, it did, Red. Shout out to Red Glove. On God and them, the date got pushed. So it's gonna give a lot of time to Mr. Scrap season. It's gonna give him an extra month to spar. Because I know a lot of people was talking about that, like, hey, he only gonna get like a month of sparring before he fight Danny, and the dangers of that. And now he get more time. Gonna be in the AT&T Stadium, and it's about to go down, man. It's still going down, but it's in December, so yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hey, we have yet to see what he gonna look like coming back. But I tell you this, I mean, and the reason why they saying they're doing it is because they want to ensure that they can have fans there. So they think that pushing it to December will increase their chances of that, which is true. But what if things ain't clear by December? You gonna keep pushing dates back? Is that what these guys gonna do? Is that what these professional fighters gonna do? They're gonna pick a date in the future and say, you know what, around this time everything should be good, should be Gucci. And we get around that time period and the shit ain't Gucci. Shit is still shut down. Still limited contact and all of that. Then what? You're gonna push the date again? That's why I gotta give props to the Charlos, man. Like, they did what they had to do, man. Like, why are people slowing down their career? You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Get grind now. Put that work in now. So we're on a lunch break. I'm gonna kick the link out to the homies too, because I sent the link to the homie already. So I'm really waiting on him because he got some stuff to say. So that's one thing about me too, is that if somebody got something to say, it's my people's, and I got the platform, and you like, hey, let's fire it off. That's what I do. When I have the time, I'll just fire it off. You speak what you need to speak, and equal opportunity. So it's always been. But let me drop this link to the homies. It might mute, but I will be back in. But anyhow, what's going on with? Oh, yesterday, I posted a video just a little bit ago. Yesterday, my lady rescued a cat. It was getting attacked by an older, like an adult cat. And he was scared, and she happened to see it, and rescued him from up under the car. And yeah, he was scared as shit. But you know, he a little guy that's trying to. He a survivor. He's a rescue. Animal lives matter. Animal lives matter too. Okay, all lives matter. So it ain't just humans, y'all. All lives matter. Act that way. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes be like, all lives matter, or Black Lives Matter, and then get out here and shoot a goddamn deer or shoot a whatever it is out here for sport, for the sport of it, right? So, do really all lives matter, or is just humans, or which, you know, do it all the way, fam. Half stepping ass. Push maybe poor pay-per-view numbers, or they want fans. It's the fans. It's gonna do some numbers, you know. It's definitely gonna do better than the Charlos, guaranteed. But you know, that comes with time. Bruce put out some, yeah, man. He putting out some fire, bro. I don't know. It dudes be hate. You know what? Somebody, noticed this one dude that was in his comments, and I'll be like, yo, like that's the thing I be talking about. Like what I learned too, being on YouTube. You only got certain one channels that'll show up when there's certain topics that they disagree with. And then they'll go out and push out their video disagreeing with what the fuck. And I'm sitting there like I'm supporting Bruce. I'm like, you know, dropping my flames like I do. And I see this guy, I'm like, why are you even here? Like, if you don't agree with it, bro, you ain't even got a comment. You can pay it no attention, pay it no mind. And the dude starts off the video every time. Okay, so like, yeah, we're this fucking video I seen again. Like, why do you keep watching it, bruh? You a playback nigga, bruh. You part of the playback gang. You stay playing back the wrong stuff though, stuff you disagree with. But like we said before, a lot of y'all need content. So you gotta watch somebody's stuff just so that you can have a rebuttal. Rebuttal ass niggas. I'm moving on, man. But shout out to Bruce, man, putting out his fire. And like we said before, truth is the new hate. Right, Red Glove. Red be putting us on to the up and coming channels. We support them all. And it don't matter how many subs they got. If they fake, we ain't fucking with them. We not fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? And if they out here talking about boxing talk, I tell you this: if they out here and gave no kind of kind of flame to this franchise shit, and they defending guys on some franchise shit, and they out here saying that this Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko fight is undisputed, I don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. Stop it. Let's get on some real shit. It's only a small community of real channels. Yeah, you can say this YTBC will do it. I don't claim that weak shit. It's a lot of fakery in the YTBC. But there's a real community out here. You know what I'm saying? On this side, I call it true media. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage out here. I watch few channels. Sporting Advantage, that's one of them that I watch. If it ain't Red Glove, if it ain't Bruce, if it ain't 1-2 Kid, Angel Santos, Charles, somebody like that, Knockouts with Naka, or you know what I mean? Just certain channels like that, I ain't even paying attention. Boxer Finesse, I watch him, Tony's reviews, despite what people feel about Troy King, I watch him because that nigga drops knowledge. When he not dealing with these other channels and communities, and he just talk his talk on boxing, that nigga one of the coldest channels out here, bringing real bars, as he say. So some of y'all y'all like what y'all like. I don't watch half of these weak channels out here. I don't. You got to get it in. That's on me, baby. 1-2. Look, man, if it ain't 1-2 dropping something red, I'm not watching it. For what? Hey, look, y'all don't see me waiting around for somebody to put up a video for me to rebuttal or counter. I do my own shit. Some of y'all got to do what you can do. You got to wait around and hope you get inspired, you feel me, to do something out here. I can do this any second of the day. Put up something and drop some real shit and stay on some real shit. No doubt, bro. Charles D. The fuck is up? Hey, the link is in the Hangouts, bro. But if y'all doing y'all thing, y'all doing your thing. The homie, it was really Cornelius. He was supposed to I started the live late and he's showing up late. He ain't in the live chat and I dropped the shit. I DM'd the StreamYard link to him. But it is what it is. Don't matter. We do us. It don't matter anyway if they show up. We do us, right, Angel?
That's right. Correct.
Correcto, my friends. You say it in any language.
We do what we must. We do what we want whenever we want.
Exactly. STC in the chat. Blessings, brother. Salute. Yeah, man. What's your thoughts though? Spence Garcia pay-per-view fight pushed to December. But I said, like, what if we can't even have full capacity fans then? What you gonna do? Change the date again?
But the bad part is, who else changed their date to the 5th, right?
The same date, December 5th?
Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, December 5th on DAZN.
Oh, I was waiting for that date. I didn't even hear that until
man.
You told me.
Yeah, man.
Oh wow.
If you don't know that, you know.
That's smart. So they're competing with that.
It's competing, yeah, man. Ryan Garcia and Campbell versus Danny Garcia
and Errol Spence.
Errol Spence.
So we got a pay-per-view event going up against, what is that going to even be on? DAZN, right?
DAZN, baby, is $99 if you got the 99 for the whole year, like me, like the smart people, like the cheap, like us frugal folk, or you got the monthly, or you could just pay for it right then and there to $19.99 for the whole month, but you get that fight and a few others.
Yeah. So asking you got a choice to watch Ryan versus Luke on DAZN or Errol Spence versus Danny out of your pocket. Which one you doing?
I'm not trying to pay for Danny and Errol because that's not a pay-per-view fight. I mean, I feel it's not a pay-per-view fight.
Wow. You got the unified Errol Spence versus former WBC champion Danny Garcia. Not pay-per-view?
Not pay-per-view, no.
Wow.
Not at this time. Not at this current juncture. That is not pay-per-view.
Hey, gotta respect that. I mean, we've seen the flop. We've seen the flop of Charlo.
If Loma and Teofimo is on free TV, and that's a unification, and that's even more important unification, right? Because these guys are actually pound for pound list, right? Where in the list do we have Spence and Garcia pound for pound? Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, where are they at pound for pound? I don't have them in my top 10. I'm sorry to say.
You don't have Errol in your top 10?
I don't have Errol. I don't have Danny Garcia in my top 10. I just don't.
Wow. Hey, man. Put in more work promotions. Errol
I got Loma in my top 10.
Lonely.
No.
Okay. What about Tiafimo? Not yet.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. He like in the top 20.
Got you. Tiafimo gotta. If he beat Lomo, whew, what does that put him?
Oh, I think that put him on top, man. I mean, close, if not close, on top three, easily. It's
Three belts.
Lomachenko.
3 belts, knocking off a top pound for pound fighter. And I never understood that for the sake of my life that a lot of these fighters would duck a top pound for pound fighter. I'm like, do you know how much your career would change if you beat that guy? And when I be seeing it, I'll be like, yo, like how people duck Bud Crawford. I'll be like, you serious? This man he was former undisputed. You don't want that on your resume? You know, but had that courage, man. Charles.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just
You.
people feel differently. People
What
feel
up?
differently. I just don't think it's a pay-per-view. That's all.
Saul said it should be on Fox for free. What you think, Charles?
Yeah.
Should Errol Spence versus Danny be a free event?
I agree.
You goddamn right. Why not? We getting Loma and Lopez. They look at the significance of that fight, and we getting it for free.
Loma Lopez, that fight changed the game up. That really kind of like make you look at PBC like, damn, y'all really trying to hustle. I mean, a lot of us are gonna pay it, but at the same time, it's putting Bob Arum kind of back on the map, low key. Like, yeah, Bob Arum gave us a free unification.
Arum on his 70s shit right now.
You know, in the 70s, yeah.
A free TV.
Yeah, man. 1, 2.
And by the way, fuck the police. I'm on my bullshit.
What's going on, Black? What's going on, Charles? Mr. Santos was in the building. I don't know where he went.
You know that nigga.
He ducked out, man.
His shit be schizo.
Yo, but what about the UK not trying to purchase the Loma TO fight? That's kind of fucked up.
That's not fucked up. It's kind of funny because they usually get fights that we got to pay for free. So now that they got to pay for it, they got a problem with it?
So you're saying that they don't want to pick that fight up. So that means that they're just not going to broadcast it to the UK.
No, they got to pay for it. It's like pay-per-view for them.
Oh. So they can still see it, but they got to pay the for pay-per-view?
Yeah, they got to pay whatever they charge.
So we can watch it for free with the UK, like, yeah, well, you got to watch another country broadcast, homie, so pay that money.
Yeah, but then look at how that shit flips in reverse, though, because they be usually getting shit for free, and we got to pay some bullshit. So it's your turn. It's your turn to come out of pocket.
Right. They networks don't even want to pick the fight up, period.
They don't want to what?
They don't want to pick up the fight. The networks don't want to pick up the fight over there. That don't make no sense, being that there's so many boxing fans over there, and that's a damn good fight.
Is the UK not interested in that fight?
I guess not, according to Bob. But
I mean, we got what Lomo. He's from the Ukraine, you know, Lomachenko. They don't fuck with him like that.
I don't know. They be begging him up all the time in the chats and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I don't know, man. You would think that it's a unification bout, 135 hot division. They pick up on it, but I don't know if if Bob just shooting some shit out there. But if it's true, man, he got a point. They shitting on the fans over there, the networks.
Damn. Nah, even Loma said it. I mean, not Loma. Lopez said that shit when they had the little virtual face-off joint about them not getting it for free.
Yeah. Well, is it?
Right. Hey, Charles. When you supposed to sleep, nigga?
Nigga, I just got out the precinct, nigga.
For real?
Real shit, nigga. How's it there since 11 o'clock this morning, nigga, when I got out of work?
Oh, damn. I didn't know.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker who got me locked up the last time, motherfucker rolled up on me. Yo, I ain't seen you in 2 years. Nigga, I was in prison, motherfucker.
Just flat out harassing you. Following you around and shit.
I knew what it was as soon as I saw the 2 cars. I'm like, all right, there goes one. There go the unmarked joint.
Oh, yeah.
And there go the other unmarked joint. I was like, yep, they gonna stop me. Here we go.
Yep. Yep.
Something said, yo, don't go to New York. I was like, fuck it, I'm going uptown. Went uptown, saw that one car. I was like, all right, he's marked. Got him. Other two, I was like, oh, back up. As soon as his little ass popped out the car, I was like, this nigga. Say, oh, I ain't see you in 2 years. Like, nigga, the fuck? I ain't been here 2 years, nigga. The fuck? And even if you didn't see me, nigga, the fuck?
Yeah, why you we ain't friends. Why you hollering at me?
At all. I wanted to, but the nigga, the little do he know I hit niggas with glasses, boy. I shattered them shits.
Oh man,
Crazy.
I just sat in the precinct, just like, ah, fuck it.
So
Whatever,
you're not going to work. So you're not going to work.
Oh no, I'm going to work tonight. They ain't got nothing to do with. They ain't got nothing to do with tonight.
All right. I was like, ain't you supposed to be asleep, nigga? Get your rest, man.
Oh, I'm up, nigga. Who the fuck is this calling me?
Hey, Red.
Your job.
Hey, what up?
RED, RGM, what up?
Hey, well, give me a second. Let me toggle something here real quick because I've been having problems with my Wi-Fi lately. So let me turn.
Yeah. Nigga Red been using all the internet up lately. He running out of internet.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, we're good now. Well, were you about to ask me something, Black?
No, so how you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing good right now. My car's in the shop because the AC's been acting kind of weird. Like sometimes I'll get in the car, I'll turn it on, and then like the vents don't blow any air out. Like the AC's working. Like if you put your hand up to the vent, you can feel the coolness, but the vents is not pushing it out.
The fan ain't pushing it.
So they're fixing it right now. So
that's bad in your climate.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. And I live in Florida, so but yeah, car's in the shop, and a little bit later I'm gonna get walking because the shop's not that far away. But but other than that, I'm doing good.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. I've heard about something like that happening with my pop's AC went his what is it? The central air went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he had to take his wife and sit her in the truck because it got too hot because she has difficulty breathing. So
yeah, your dad lives in Zephyr Hills, don't he?
Yeah.
That's not far from me, so I know the climate.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's that was wrong. That happened to my car too. The actuators, right? It's the actuators that get messed up. So then you hear like a fucking like a tick 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 tick. I'm like, it's trying to open up, but it can't. So yeah, that happens to all the cars, man. After a while, actuators got to get replaced. But they be wanting an arm and a leg. But if you buy the part online, like at eBay, you just do it yourself.
Well, you know what was working for me? If I hit a hole
coming in and out,
if it was shut off on its own, right? All I would have to
large fry. Yeah, you cutting out.
And a large milkshake.
Port 19
Over. Copy.
My man had to drop off, man. It's that Florida Wi-Fi, man. It be messing with Santos. Yeah, it be messing with Santos and Red, man. They gotta get that shit up there. Shit.
Nah, but mine's be on a different level. You be seeing like fucking like fifth dimensional beings. You be
yeah, that shit be
coming from you from the fifth dimension.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You know what it is?
Wi-Fi be tapping into other dimensions and shit.
Yeah. But you know what it is? A call came in and then it fucked up my whole connection. So I had to drop out, come back in. But
hey,
what I was saying
when you get
is
a second, man. Well, go ahead. And then when you get a second, I want you to address STC, his comment, when you get a minute. And everybody else too.
All right. Yeah, it'll be quick. But it's kind of funny because when the AC when the vent wouldn't kick out the cold air, all I had to do was hit a pothole and it would kick it back on. It was the weirdest shit. But yeah, all right. So question: most experts consider Loma top 3 pound for pound. Bypass thought stinks. In my opinion, I think. Well, first off, it depends on who you ask, because does have some haters out there. So the haters ain't gonna give him no kind of shine, no kind of credit, regardless of what he does. But I think the people who keep it objective will give him credit. Here's the thing, though: they're not gonna put him top 3 pound for pound because he's the bigger guy. So being that he's the bigger guy, it's not as impressive.
I don't know if him being a bigger guy would prevent him from. I'll be real. Hey, I want to hear y'all. I want to hear y'all's opinions too, even in the live chat. But for me, wherever they want to put him, if he wins, I don't have no problem with it. Be real.
I could put him in the top 10, maybe, but top 3, nah. And I'm a teal. I'm a teal fan, but I wouldn't put him in the top 3.
What's the topic? I had the courthouse. The courthouse just called me back, trying to give me back my money. Fucking idiots.
They consider Lomachenko top 3 pound for pound, and says if Teal wins, will he get the recognition to be like a top pound for pound fighter if he beats Lomachenko?
I don't know if he gets top 3, but he definitely gets the recognition.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Because I do feel like Lomachenko.
They gotta put in the context that Loma made Rigo quit in there, right? And Rigo was top 7 in the top 7, top 5. So when you make another pound for pound fighter quit like that, right, or beat him, that's kind of hard to say. Hey, if it just so happens Teal just lands the punch of the century, does it put him in the top pound for pound like that? Where Loma is, you can't really say that, because look, you have to look at what Loma did in order to be there right now currently, and why we're talking about if he beats Loma, does he be at the top 3? And I say no. I mean top 10, maybe, top 10, but he's definitely up there, what I mean? But
it also depends on how he. It also depends on how he wins.
I mean, if you knock him out, man.
True, true.
If who knock who out?
I don't look at Lomachenko as I don't look at it as okay. Teofimo Lopez got a size advantage. I'm picking Lomo to win. This man going there,
right? But what the question is though, Black, when Teo knock him out though, right? Where we go from there?
Talk that shit one too. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit one too. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
So one two, like I said,
not if when.
Okay, so like I told y'all, if that happens, I don't have no problem with where y'all want to put him at, because to me that's a huge win. It's a huge win, especially somebody that young, and I get it, that momentum and all that hype behind him for him to do. I'll be like, nigga, because it's a rare thing to do.
I still wouldn't put him in the top. I still wouldn't put him in the top 3 though.
Yeah, that's just me neither.
You know what I mean? It'd be nice, but it's not. He ain't getting top 3 though.
That don't mean Lopez will win. Just saying.
Well, when Loma beats Lopez, he's gonna get downgraded because Lopez ain't shit. I'm just playing.
Red.
I'm just kidding.
Red.
I'm just kidding.
That last live Red did. He was kicking rocks with his sandals the whole way home, thinking about this bullshit.
Now, Red, when you can't stick your foot in the puddle and then wonder why your shit's wet, because you walking into it, you stepped in it.
Like I said, it was a
10 toes down with open chancletas.
It's as far as I'm concerned, it's a 50-50 fight. Whoever wins gets full credit, won't be no excuses. I already put my prediction. I said Loma by UD. If he gets knocked out, the man gets knocked out, and I eat crow, and that's the end of the story.
Oh yeah, we too real for that. Hey, I want to get to Cornelius, man, because it was his idea for me to even kick off this live. So shout out to Cornelius for giving me the tip that Spencer Garcia they got pushed back.
Yo, what up? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Yeah. I saw that today, so I was intrigued by it. I'm like, damn, he fighting in the home crib, and he gonna get an extra few weeks to prepare, because remember they was talking about how he was sparring starting September 28th. So I'm like, you know what? I think Errol might stop Danny. Like, I really do. On top of him getting back with his old strength and conditioning coach, so he got the real life work, not just him being able to do what the fuck he want just so he can make weight. He actually strength and conditioning. Like Danny, I don't think Danny is like a real threat to him. I really don't. I think with him being at the crib is gonna motivate him more to stop Danny, because he gonna remember how he didn't stop Garcia, and he looked subpar against Garcia. Like I really liked it. Like I like it to the point where I'm actually going to go.
He did look subpar. He did look subpar against Garcia. He boxed the shit out of him. He just didn't stop him.
Cornelius,
boxing clinic, bro.
I look at it like this. I think that's a silly way to think, man. Because I mean, the dude coming off an accident and then he wants to try to stop somebody that nobody ever stopped before.
Exactly.
Like he throwing himself in the flames for no reason. I just don't see why. I mean, if he's got the opportunity to do it, I get it. If it shows itself, he gonna go for it. I believe he that type of dude. But to go in there with a game plan to stop him, I mean, you're gonna be disappointed. You might be disappointed. You might be sitting there disappointed.
I think he know all of that. I think he know all of that. It's in the Errol is an emotional guy. Like he hears this stuff. He knows what people saying. And honestly, I don't think the crash. I think we overplaying the crash. I don't think he was really too hurt in that crash, because he actually flew out before that car was tumbling and flipping. Yeah, he got a couple like lacerations on his face and stuff before his body.
Nigga, did you hear yourself? You don't think he was hurt? It only flipped a couple times.
If he has some broken bones,
and his face fucking hit the canvas, fam.
If he has
the nigga got new choppers, dog, and I ain't talking about a gun, I'm talking about teeth.
If he has some broken bones and a cast or crutches, then I would have been worried. But
bro, that man said he was in his head. Pain.
He hit the earth, man.
I think
the earth don't move like that.
Knock Danny out.
There ain't no give.
I think he gonna knock Danny out. Knock Danny out.
So he gonna do something that nobody ever done before, bro.
I think he gonna knock Danny out.
Gonna do something nobody ever done to Danny before.
He got me excited.
Now, real quick. Who got more power between Keith and Errol Spence, in your opinion?
Between Keith and Errol Spence?
Yeah.
Well, that's a tough one. Knockout power?
What you mean?
Like just one hitter quitter? Or well, I'm not saying he gonna
power, man. The ability to buckle you and shit, to drop you, to you know what I mean, make you retreat. That kind of power, respectable power. Who got more respectable power?
One time got the one hitter quitter. Earl got that he gonna break you down and he'll stop you.
So gonna break. So you saying he gonna break Danny down?
I'm saying he gonna break Danny down and the ref gonna stop it. I'm not saying he gonna KO him with like a Tyson hit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he gonna stop him to the point where the ref is probably gonna stop the fight because it's too much punishment. That's what I'm saying.
So he gonna punish Danny.
I think he coming out and he's gonna punish Danny. He gonna punish Danny.
And okay, and Red 1-2, y'all think that's smart for Danny to Errol come out with that game plan or just box?
No, I think he should box.
I don't.
If the knockout comes,
yeah, he should box.
But he should box though. I think that jab is going to be a problem. I think that's what's going to get him by. I think that's what Danny has a problem with, is guys that can move a little bit. And I wouldn't say that basically that Spence is a mover, but he can box and he has a decent jab, so that could in a good reach. I think those things work in his favor, so he should use them. If it sets up a knockout, hey, good for Spence. But to just go in there and look for it, then you taking away from your own game.
I'll give you all the props.
None of these guys.
If you go in there and stop Danny, you be the first person I think about. Like this man Cornelius said he was gonna stop Danny.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it like this. The man ain't drinking no more. The man got his personal trainer back. The man ain't letting Derek just let him do whatever the fuck he want. So
you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because this will be something different from Errol If this man really stopped drinking and he been going hard, which I had seen, this dude was in shape early. But if he's serious about it this time, we might see a different Errol. I don't know. Like I
See,
said, I'll still be impressed if you do it.
it's being in shape and being in dog shape. He was in shape against Garcia. That's why he didn't stop him. He was in dog shape. If he was in dog shape against Garcia, he probably would have stopped his little ass. Now, Danny, on top of him, got something to prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. That extra win, when you got that strength and conditioning coach, he gonna push you to the point where you ain't just pushing yourself in the gym, but then you gonna stop. That strength and conditioning coach gonna keep being in your ear, which that's what that guy does for him, and it's gonna make him throw those extra punches at Danny to where it's gonna rock Danny ass. See, Danny ain't been right since he started making $1 million paydays. And Danny ain't been to Danny when he fought
That ain't had
Lucas.
shit to do with his chin, though, bro. That chin ain't went nowhere, bro.
All I'm saying is Danny ain't fought nobody to test that chin. Garcia, Thurman ain't been right since his shoulder injury. So,
That part is true.
I look at all that. Danny ain't been right. Danny beat Brandon Rios. Come on now, that's Brandon Rios. Who else he beat?
And we're not saying that Danny is something super special, but there's certain things that's there that he can say he has that other fighters don't. We know he a flat-footed fighter. We know you can move around on him and hit him, but the motherfucker can take a punch, and he got probably, if not the most power, it's up there. To where if he landed, matter of fact, Keith said it himself, you don't want to get hit on the chin, son. So that off top let me know, bruh, he ain't playing no games in there. He trying to get in there and hurt Errol. Like, trying to counter the nigga, the no look type shit. Like, yeah, and I just hope Errol sharp.
He gonna be fighting him back, and that's what's gonna help Errol beat his ass. Because Danny ain't gonna run.
Who gonna be able to take?
But Cornelius.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Like, let's just be honest for a second. The reason why Errol didn't go for the KO against Garcia when he fought him is because he tasted the power and he was like, why risk it? And he knew that Garcia's only shot was to land a decent shot and try to stun him. So he said, why give it to him? Now, if he fighting Danny, what makes you think he would go after Danny if he didn't go after Mikey? I know you said it's the training, but I think it's the opposite. I think it's he got touched and was like, yeah, that it's not worth it. Because he didn't seem to have that problem with Porter, but Porter is a good puncher, but he ain't got that stunning power. You know what I'm saying? And right. Mikey, even at welterweight, carries that power. So Danny, that's a little different.
Like, somebody got the bird man.
I just got a couple words, all right? Listen. No look left hook. Okay? And I say that to say this. No sparring so far for Spence. Where's it at? Who has the footage? Show me. Enséñame. Show to me the footage of Spence sparring right now. It was September 28th. You got cleared for sparring. Where's it at? Show us, baby. I want to see. Come on.
Hey, look.
Don't be scared, baby. Come on, Spence, boy. Listen, Danny's already got sparring footage. You already see Danny doing it, baby. Come on.
Danny gonna get his ass knocked out.
Damn.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I haven't seen any of these guys at the top of the division knock each other out. I haven't seen it. Like, think about it. Errol fought Porter. He didn't knock him out. Keith fought Porter and Danny. He didn't knock either of them out. It seems like these guys, when they go up against each other, they may have power to take on like some of the guys who are like near the top, but when they're taking on the actual top guys, they haven't been able to do it yet.
It's because look, Red. Look, you gotta understand, Red. They gotta actually build themselves up to withstand the no look left hook. Why you think the thing was
no, but let me say one more thing. Let me say one more.
You gotta thank them.
Let me say one more thing though.
Back the date Spence promotions.
There's one more thing I want to say though. to Cornelius's credit, though. All right, because Black asked him, he's gonna come from a car crash and do something that hadn't been done. Like I feel Black on that, but one thing that did come to mind is, I expected Tyson Fury to get knocked out in that first Wilder fight, and he has a lot of us convinced that he won that fight. It came out to be a draw officially, but a lot of us feel like he won that fight, and he came off the couch, severely overweight, off of a drug binge and depression. So that kind of lingers in the back of my head. So I can kind of feel where Cornelius is coming from as well. However, that's definitely going to take a lot of digging down deep for Spence to pull it off. So, but me personally, I don't think he's going to knock him out.
Hey, man, you fucking just made a motherfucker think. Just bringing that up with Fury getting in there with another hitter. Deontay Wilder was known as the most vicious puncher in boxing. And he fucking went in there. And like you said, we arguably felt he won the fight. Like I felt Fury won the first fight. You know what I'm saying? And, so I hear what you're saying. It is possible for somebody to come from a lot of different stuff and then from a bad situation, overweight, because Errol Spence even gained a whole lot of weight. So, I mean, this guy been in shape early. The momentum of Derrick James this year with Jermell, seeing Jermell just become unified and surpass him with 3. So we gotta see.
It's just another perspective. Like, there's some people who say outrageous things, all right? And then you got people who say things that on the surface sound ridiculous, but when you really think about it, you can at least say, you know what, that's not a casual statement. That's there is a precedence for what they're talking about somewhat. Me personally, like my educated guess is that he's not going to knock him out, but I wouldn't discount it completely.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
I mean,
the Errol fanboy up in here. Now I'm in my Errol fanboy mode. He gonna stop him,
sure.
and it's probably not going 12. He gonna stop him before 10. The ref gonna stop the fight. Errol in shape.
Yeah.
Errol in shape. Errol got his personal trainer back. He not drinking no more. He barely party. He focused. He's slimmer. Okay, he cut the dreads, so he ain't got that in his way no more. All right,
just cut the dreads.
He gonna be at the home. The home crowd gonna be for him.
Home field advantage.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, he gonna be able to do what he wants because his coach is gonna let him do what he wants, as long as he cutting the check. And at the end of the day, Errol in control. Danny gonna come in the same Danny. What has Danny done different for Errol? Nothing.
But guess what, man? If he don't, right? Just say if everything that you said, say that don't happen. Guess what? Danny and Angel are going to be the unified welterweight champs of the world. And we're not going to be able to hear the end of the shit, bro. They are going to go on a tear, bro.
They're not going to let him win on Errol Spence home court. If it goes 12, Errol
what if Danny catch him, bro? This is possible. What if he catch him?
Danny's not going to catch Earl got a chin. When has Earl?
We haven't seen his chin in action since the accident, though.
Against who though? Who's his chin tested against?
That's true.
The car
he got a whole mouth of porcelain now.
Oh man,
this is a new and improved Terminator, Earl 2.0.
This man said this is a new and improved Terminator.
I told y'all I'm an Earl fanboy right now. Earl 2.0. Danny is not gonna rock him. Garcia couldn't rock him.
What you mean?
I
Danny,
think you're confusing a car crusher versus a Terminator. It's two different machines.
if Danny knocked Earl out, I won't buy another pay-per-view.
Hell no, you ain't. Matter of fact, he gonna be gone longer than Jamal. Watch. If that man Errol lose, we're gonna see Cornelius for about.
See, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm pushing. I'm pushing for Errol. I want Errol to win the fight.
Me too.
But I mean, I gotta keep it realistic with myself. Like I said, I don't completely disagree with Cornelius. Like it's like I said, you know, it's not like similar things haven't happened in the past. But you like, let's say if I were to place a bet on this fight, I wouldn't be putting my money on Errol. Uh, you know, it's just there's too many questions that need to be answered about his condition after the car accident.
They will be answered. He knows his condition. The man would have never took this fight if he didn't feel like he was ready. All right, you don't step in the fire.
But Errol is about his bread, though. Errol is about his bread.
He would have got the same bread against somebody else. All right, the man is a pay-per-view star. He is the king of PBC.
I wouldn't say he's a pay-per-view star. He does all right, but his last pay-per-view didn't do as well as his first pay-per-view. I wouldn't say.
It doesn't matter.
And he split the same purse with his past two opponents. So come on.
I think that's giving him a little bit too much credit, but kudos to you because you did say you're in your fanboy mode right now. So I get it. But me personally, and I'm not taking jabs at you, Cornelius. I'm giving you credit for
not Cornelius.
Being self-aware.
This is fanboy Earl.
All right, fanboy Earl. I give you your credit for keeping it real, and being self-aware. I really do want Earl to win, especially because if Danny wins, there's a certain dude who parks cars who's gonna be talking a whole mess of shit, and I would be lying if I said I wouldn't love to see his soul get crushed.
Danny know Danny know he the B-side. That's why he got to come to Dallas. Danny know he the B-side.
Hey, we root for Errol. Please, Errol, win this fight, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Errol, knock that boy out. Knock him out.
Danny still be undefeated though.
Danny coming for a check. Angel needs some more coke. And at the end of the day, we're going to send them back to wherever they from, Philadelphia, Puerto Rico, wherever. And then he going to be back to fighting bums.
He said he's going to send him back to Philadelphia, Puerto Rico.
Hey, he ain't. Let me tell you something. After he fought Herrera, he has not been welcomed back to Puerto Rico. All right. There's big shout out to Boxing Algorithm. He's a Puerto Rican channel in the YTVC. And he was there in Puerto Rico at that fight, and he said they were all booing his ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the background, like telling Errol, whoop his ass.
So do you think it's gonna go to? You think it's gonna go 12, and they're gonna let him win over Earl, the truth, the king of PBC, Spence? Never.
You really in that fanboy mode, boy. You all the way.
Like we gonna have everybody in the building. Al TVA in the broadcasting live. Everybody gonna be. Earl is gonna KO the man. He gonna be in shape.
Know how I do.
Matter of fact, he probably gonna get a bigger split.
Shout out to IO.
He probably gonna get a bigger split. Matter of fact, you know what? Nah, we'll give him the money because that's probably the biggest payday he ever gonna get fighting Earl Spence.
They should make LTBA the announcement in the red corner.
Hey, but let me say one more thing about the Spence thing, all right? Like, we have to keep in perspective. He is still just human. As much as you have your fanboy suit on right now, he is still human. And just think about it like this. If Kell Brook could get his orbital bone broke by Triple G and then affect his, because he hasn't been the same since then. All right, I think we could all agree that a car crash like what Errol Spence was in, keep in mind, he got porcelain teeth now. It's a very good chance that it's going to affect his performance. It's just reality.
What we know now, we didn't know then. Earl was on that bottle. All right, he was able to do what he wanted.
We been knew. You niggas just caught up late.
He was able to do what he wanted in training. He was able to do what he wanted in training camp. Now he not able to do what he wanted in training camp. He don't got the bottle. All right. He cut the dreads. He's not trying to be a roster no more. He's dedicated 110% to boxing. It ain't about the check.
None of that.
It's about legacy.
None of that undoes damage from a car crash. Keep that in mind. All that is good. All of that is good. Don't get me wrong. But if there is long-lasting damage from that car accident, being sober is not going to undo it. Cutting your dreads off is not going to undo it. It's
If he
something
lose,
that.
the fanboy community will call for his retirement.
No, I wouldn't say he should just retire.
Hey, go
he
ahead and
really
start
should
your
have took
channel
a
now,
tune-up.
though. Cornelius, start your shit now. Put Errol Spence fanboy, and then put 100 ways Errol Spence can beat Danny, and just do a video every day on how many ways that Errol Spence can beat Danny Garcia until the fight. You're gonna be a legend. You're gonna be a star on YouTube.
And then what you do is you start a live and you open your panel up to this dude. He goes by He Knows His Spence. And y'all can do all the fanboy. Nah, but I respect, like Cornelius, you kept it real, so I respect that.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just from my perspective. I think this gonna be a game changer for him. And he been training way before we knew. You know what I'm saying? The boy got a chip on his shoulder, and with being at the hometown, he comfortable. Al is not gonna let him lose, even if it goes to 12. But I believe that he might stop Danny off these intangibles that's in front of him. Being at home, he got a strength and conditioning coach back. He kicked that guy to the curb because the guy was making him do stuff that he was uncomfortable with. Not drinking, actually training hard, not just going to the gym partying on his phone while he's supposed to be on the fucking bag, but the coach sitting to the side, let him do what he want to do, as long as he make weight. It's a difference from being in dog shape and being in shape, and I think he gonna be in dog shape. Danny gonna come in shape, but Danny ain't been right since the Lucas Matisse. When he started making the $1 million paydays, he like Broner, he just chilling.
I think you're gonna be gone for 5 months if Errol lose, though. Minimum 5 months. You're gonna be out of here.
If Errol lose, he gonna disappear like he did before the crash. Well, after the crash, you won't even.
No, we're talking about you gonna disappear, man.
Me?
You're gonna be MIA.
I'll be out. I ain't like
You gonna still be out here repping?
Yeah, Errol fanboy is just an alter ego for the moment.
Eating that cat claw.
It's the blue glove militant.
The blue glove militant.
It's still gonna be shells and
up,
tails.
everybody?
Shells and tails.
Hey,
Shells
man.
and tails.
Hey, man. Hey, shit. Hey, man. Let me tell y'all, man. Woo. Man, it's been a minute. Hey, look. Everybody got to wear the mask, man. Everybody forgot about me. Nobody got to wear the mask no more. I'm back in abundance, baby. Got nice and fat.
Hey,
And
look,
man, I'm
real
good,
quick, real quick. Shout out to the Blue Glove Millipimp. I just hit 700 subscribers, but he had to hit millions of subscribers with this pandemic. So shout out to the Blue Glove Millipimp.
He trolled you and took off. Like, damn. Trolled your ass and became a superstar.
I'm telling you, man, it's like people, man, I was smoking hot off the shelves, you know what I'm saying? People was loving me, I was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Look at that, Blue Gloves everywhere. Everybody's loving me, man. And then all of a sudden, it just fucking turned around, man. It was all about the man.
Oh shit!
There you see, Trump. The president got,
Hey, Red, you know what to do, Red.
It's about the gloves,
Yeah, you already know. You already know.
All that,
You already know what to do,
People
Red.
got nasty hands, man. What about me? Look at me.
I want to say shout out to Actual, aka Blue Glove Millet Pimp, for the content he's provided for the UGC. Goddamn.
Just in time for the new boxing memes, which is going to drop tomorrow.
Errol Spence for president.
Like I said, you know what to do, Red.
Tune in.
Yep.
Tune in, y'all.
It will be included. Trust me. There's still plenty of time left in the day for me to do some editing.
They said, salute Blue Glove. Salute the Blue Glove.
Blue Glove got that.
That was
COVID
hilarious.
gut. Yeah.
Errol Spence for president.
Errol Spence for president.
Errol Spence for president.
unless he lose. But yeah, if he win,
He gonna
presidential.
he hey, if he becomes the president, he's gonna remove "In God We Trust" and he's gonna replace it with "On God and Them."
I'm God in them.
And Henny we trust.
And then when he get ready to swear himself in and shit, he's gonna say that's on me. That's it.
And
Yeah,
Henny,
it's
he's
on
gonna
me.
say, and Henny we trust.
And who?
And Hennessy.
Hey man, they need to get out to be
He ain't about the drinking, remember?
This man is known from the 214 to across the pond. Stop playing with me. That nigga out.
Oh, he gonna be his running mate. That's gonna be his running mate. He's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. China's on that bullshit again.
UDC, you seen the announcement, the announcer in that nigga, man.
The most ferocious.
Mm-hmm. Man, you got to get that man a whole 2 minutes for the intro. I'd be like, look, y'all, be quiet. 2 minutes. Got to give it to him.
So if he win, is this supposed to make Derrick James some Hall of Fame coach?
He probably already is, to be honest.
He already is now, bro. To be real, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I disagree. I believe a Hall of Fame coach would be somebody that built the fight up from the dirt, not somebody that had a fighter.
Man, bro.
And
So how you a fanboy of Errol, but not really a fan of Derrick James? Like
he don't fight. What I'm supposed to be a fan of him for? He ain't did nothing to make them special.
He's helped. Matter of fact, he coached your favorite fighter into a unified champ, brother.
My favorite fighter. No. Errol was already gonna be a unified star with or without him.
Oh, come on, man.
All right. Same way with like Terrence Crawford.
Do you think that
Bomac probably got a better?
Answer me this: do you feel like Errol believed that if I stay with this guy Derrick James, I'll become 2-time champion? Do you think he believed that?
Errol don't need him. He just there because
Errol. Maybe in Errol's mind, he did need him because in his mind, he probably felt like, you know what, I can become a champ and I can become a 2-time champ with Derrick James.
Look, let me tell you this. Errol don't give a damn who his coach. He gonna do his thing. He just loyal to him.
Then why you ain't got rid of him then?
Because he just loyal to him because he been there since he been making the $20,000 paydays. Okay, he keep his mouth closed. He let him do what he want. He don't get in his way. He don't try to stop him from fucking up. He don't try to tell him how he needs to train or when.
Errol don't need no coach then. Errol need to train himself.
He could, of course, he could, but he needs somebody to hold the pad.
To hold the mitts. Oh man.
Well, he could just get Malik Scott.
Oh man.
Right. You see how it is. Deontay gonna be giving out a check for a nigga that ain't gonna do nothing or teach him nothing differently. Same way with Earl. Earl don't need him. Earl can get any coach out here and still do his thing.
Any coach out here. All right. That's where it's at. That's where we at with it, man. It seemed like that, man. Dudes is kicking off Hall of Fame trainers, like top level trainers, like case in point in the heavyweight division.
He hit the lottery. Earl didn't hit the lottery.
I will say this: if Errol knocks out Danny, I'm gonna look at that Crawford fight very differently.
Y'all need to start calling me the Wizard.
Yeah, the Wizard fanboy of Errol.
You might want to pick a different a different moniker because Wizard could be some negative stuff there.
I'm just keep it simple.
You can take whatever name you want to take. If Errol,
I'm the realest. I'm the realest.
The realest. Welcome to the realest. I mean,
like I said, these coaches, I respect guys like Mike Stafford. Maybe a little bit of Freddie Roach, but other than that, not a lot of these coaches was there for when these guys was pups.
Hey, look what that guy said. He said, so basically Errol Spence could just hire Chris Eubank. Yeah, hire Donatello, his daddy.
Yeah, he ain't going to do shit. If Chris Eubank had his son from the bottom and his son still ain't shit, that tells you something. It doesn't matter about the coach. It's the fighter. The coach is there to help be an instrument to greatness, but that doesn't mean that the fighter's going to be great.
You brought up Derrick James. He said, well, he didn't build him from the ground up.
He didn't. Donatello built his son up.
But you just said he don't mean that don't mean shit.
Y'all yeah, that Donatello shit.
Wait. What I'm saying, no, listen. Now I'm saying that doesn't always mean anything because Donatello had his son from the ground up and he still ain't shit.
He still ain't shit. He
So,
just said, yeah.
And when I mean by shit, like he had the opportunity to beat George Groves. He had the opportunity to be the unified guy.
So my point is, what difference does it make whether somebody had them from the ground up if they, you know what I'm saying, if that don't even matter?
I'm talking far as coaches. Like I consider you a Hall of Fame coach when you build something from the ground up.
I just feel like you hating on Derrick James, low-key.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing, though. Hey, let me just throw this out. Let me throw this out there, though. Sometimes, here's the thing, though. Sometimes it just don't work out that way. Like you can't help that this guy crossed your path when he did. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. It is more impressive when you can get a guy from the ground up, but
shit.
It's kind of like.
Oh, that shit is choppy.
When you have a UT out,
hey, that man got a brain on him. I like him. I like the way he thinks.
Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
We hear you, Choppy.
Oh, okay. All right. So all I'm saying is like you know, I appreciate the people who've been with me since day one, right? But I also appreciate the people who just subscribed to me because they can't help it that they just found my channel, you know, a week ago, a month ago, or however long it's been, you know. So like everybody can't be day one. Same thing with the coaches. You know, sometimes you end up with a coach, they take you as far as they can take you, and then you move up to the next level. And that's the thing. Like he may have not built Errol from the ground up, but he brought him to that next level. But I hear what you're saying. Like you feel he would be there regardless if he was with James or not, and that's completely opinion based. There's no way for us to know.
Yeah,
but
I feel like he's staying with him because he's loyal. He just being loyal to him, and I honor him for that.
That could be it.
He could have got Angel Garcia for all we care, but Earl's still gonna be. He's still gonna do him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, if he lose, then it's Errol fault. Ain't got nothing to do with Derrick James. It's all Errol.
No. So since you always say I'm on Derrick, I'm gonna get on Breadman. I don't think it's Breadman's fault for Julian Williams losing. Why did Breadman get kicked to the curb? Why do these fighters get rid of their coaches because they ass get whooped?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, if Errol lose, Errol got to take full credit. He got to take full credit for the victory and the loss. Since
right,
he can just do what he do with anybody. It ain't about Derrick.
But you also got to look and see what was your coach not doing to not have them prepared. You got to look at that too. That's
disqualified. You disqualified Derrick James from the success of Errol Spence. So that means if you lose, he got to just take that in your perspective, your logic.
It's like Manny Robles. He complained about Andy not being in shape and this and that, but you still came there and collected a check that night of the fight, knowing that he wasn't 100%. I can't respect you for that. So, you know, get your ass kicked to the curb. It's your fault because I'm pretty sure if Andy would have won, you wouldn't have got kicked to the curb.
It goes both ways, though.
Go ahead, Watson.
Sorry about that, Black. It goes both ways, though. Like, if you know that your coach ain't doing a good job, why you keeping him during and when you got the fight, and then when you lose, you be like, oh man, it was his fault. Like you keeping him for an excuse to getting your ass whooped.
Okay, I'm back in fanboy Errol mode. Earl is a once in a lifetime generational fighter. All right, that don't happen mostly. We got Floyd Mayweather, but Earl slipped through the cracks. There's only one Earl Spence, and there'll never be another. Okay, Earl just so happened to be in the same.
You're right.
Earl just so happened to be in the same era as Floyd. Earl will go down as TBE too.
Allegedly.
Right? Nobody is fucking with Earl. Earl is gonna conquer 147. And mark my words, he'll go to 154, and that's where he'll fight Bud Crawford.
Fake news. Not real.
Hey, Donald Trump. I saw Oscar jump on for a second. I thought Oscar was gonna say something because Oscar, he
He
tried
just
to
be
get
popping his head off
Errol
every so often.
with Golden
Oscar
Boy at
sneaky,
one point.
man.
Well, I built a wall. He's not invited. It's not going down. We're not doing that. That's not happening.
Yeah,
I'm here. Everything is fine. Don't worry about a thing. Everything is fantastic. Colombia, we love you.
as the president of Earl Spence Fanboy Club,
He love the cocaine and shit.
as the president of Earl Spence Fanboy Club, Oscar pulled that bullshit because he wanted him to be over in Golden Boy if he would have gave him the Kodo fight. I said, no, Earl, we not doing that shit. All right, we not doing that shit. And this was like, you know what I'm saying, dumb. What we don't need him, he need us. Earl gonna be Earl without Kodo old ass. Now, when Earl goes down to TV, he will have beaten Donatello's son. He would have the last fight. Earl gonna fight, but he gonna destroy him. All right.
Oh man.
He gonna destroy him. If it was Earl before the drinking and the crash, then I would have probably been like, oh no, Earl, we might not need to take
So the new focus Errol Spence is gonna
the
destroy
new focus Earl Spence is gonna dog walk his ass.
Woo.
The
Woo.
new focus. Matter of fact, I even told I emailed Al. Now don't put this out there. I emailed Al and I told him we would do it in Omaha. We don't give a fuck.
Omaha. Oh yeah, right.
We don't give a fuck. We
Yeah,
will come
right.
to Nebraska. We will
You know-
invade it.
You know your boy care about that A side shit.
And the last fight that Earl that's gonna make Earl TBE forever, we gonna beat Canelo old ass. We gonna whoop his ass.
Oh wow! Wait, did you
That'll
say
be the-
Canelo's old ass?
I said because at that time Canelo gonna be old. That's gonna be the money fight.
Ain't y'all around the same age?
But-
Ain't they kind of close?
But yeah, they're the same age. That's what I'm saying. They're the same age.
Told y'all this is Earl 2.0. This
What
is
he got old knees or something?
This is
Oh,
reincarnated.
he
Earl.
reborn. He born again.
This is reincarnated Earl.
The new Spence.
His mama name him Earl. I'm gonna call him Earl.
Wow. Okay, that's what we all.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like George W. Bush told that lady. There was a lady on death row when he was the governor of Texas. People was trying to say, oh, she's a born again Christian. You know, she should be let off the hook with that sentence. He said, oh, she born again? We could fire her twice. So like he might be reborn, but still the same old body. He's still the same age physically.
Yeah.
Well, Earl, stop, Danny. I need apologies
Go
from all
ahead
of
and-
y'all. I need apologies from all y'all on each one of y'all channels. To
Yeah,
the
no
president of Earl Spence Fan.
I don't need to apologize. I told you I want him to knock out Danny. If he knocks out Danny, that's a big win for me.
Yeah, we just not saying he gonna knock him out. I pick him to win by decision, but that KO shit
It
gotta
won't
show
happen.
me.
He's gonna stop him.
Looking for the knockout. That's dangerous.
Yeah, I was just saying, just don't go looking for it.
Matter of fact, he gonna do him like he did Kell Brook, but he gonna do him worse.
I mean, think about it, bro. Like, why fight fire with fire? Like, Danny gonna be trying to come get Errol. So why would Errol have to come? Like, he gonna be there. So box.
Yeah, man. Use that water. Use that jab.
Errol got nothing to lose. He got hands of stone. He built like bulletproof, and he got the whole nation behind him of Texas, the Republic of Texas.
Well,
Man.
if he's sitting there trading, he could lose some porcelain.
If he planning on right, I'm about to say if he planning on going in there trading with Danny, he better have a good ass mouthpiece, a real good one. The porcelains y'all talking about gonna be in the goddamn canvas status.
We gonna send him back to the
He may
man.
He may want to find a sponsorship with some, real good toilet manufacturer.
Y'all keep that same energy the night of the fight. Y'all keep that same energy the night of the
Hey
fight.
man, scrap season. Let's get it, man. Scrap season.
Scrap season.
No matter how it goes, it should be an extremely interesting fight, though, because there are going to be moments where Spence is going to get aggressive with him, and that's kind of what Danny wants. So they're going to be mixing it up. And can Daddy take the constant pressure, and can Earl deal with the type of precise power that he has, that Garcia has when he does counter, So it makes for a very interesting fight.
You know what, man?
I'm interested.
I would say this, that I would prefer if he gonna do that trade and shit. I'd rather him do that with Bud than Danny.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like the timing and the
I don't know about
counterpunchability of Danny. I wouldn't recommend it either way, but I'm just saying, like, preserve yourself, box Danny, so you can get to that Bud Crawford fight. Then if you do some fly shit like that, at least it's in a big ass fight.
Why give him a chance? Why give him the only chance that he's got?
First off, as Earl Spence Fanboy Club president, we don't have time for Bud. Bud is too busy worried about our leftovers that we had years ago. Earl is the king, and when he get up from a feast, he don't give a fuck who got the leftovers.
Oh man, I heard that before. That's fly though.
Oh, so what you saying is he gonna move up to 154 and not fight Bud?
We gonna clean out 154. Yes, we probably crush the little guy from Houston if the money's right. Then we gonna fight Canelo, maybe 160, 168 in the future. That'll be the money fight. I'm talking 25 plus million, maybe 50. Break a couple pay-per-view records. We do it at the new Raiders Stadium. You know, maybe Jerry Jones might want it at the AT&T Stadium. It don't matter. That's the money fight.
So no undisputed at 147.
And retire by 35.
Oh, so you heard it first. The fanboy said that Earl's ducking Bud.
Nah. Whoa, hold up. Now you gonna get the nation rowdied up at me. I never said we ducking them. We don't have time for peasants. All right, kings chase kings.
I'm gonna end it on this note, man, because I got a jet. But Actual says in the chat, he about smart as stone if he think he gonna withstand a no-look left hook to his unsecured jaw. You better be about that body work or sleep easy, Errol Spence. Hey, man, I can tell you, bro. I just want him just box. He ain't got nothing to prove. Like, I guess he felt like he had something to prove against Sean or whatever. Man, people could criticize that Mikey Garcia fight, but at least he was showing he could box. You know what I mean? Win rounds, fam.
Don't blame it on the coach. Don't blame it on the dentist. Blame it on the boogie.
Don't be surprised.
Or the no-look hook.
Don't be surprised if it's an early night. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, shit. I hope it ain't early because they don't favor. Hey, I got to see. Man, Errol ain't just knocking out dudes like that, bro. Let's just be real.
We talking Boogeyman 2.0. Not either, but we talking Boogeyman 2.0.
Boogeyman 2.0. Well, it's going to be like the Boogeyman got a hold of you because you're going to be gone for about 5 months if you lose.
We talking Vegeta and Goku mixed together.
Oh, that's just extreme right there, bro. That's extreme.
The man told me, and I'm just delivering the message. I am his word, my will, his hand, my word.
Yeah, you will be missing if that nigga lose. Tell you that. Hey, man, shout out to my homies, though. 1, 2, Actual Facts, Red Glove, Blue Glove, Milipimp, excuse me. Cornelius Hayes. Shout out to Donatello and his son. Y'all get y'all shit together. You know what I mean? Turtle Power. God damn it. And
shout out Fanboy Errol now. Shout out Fanboy Errol.
Yeah. He's matter of fact, he's the reason why this live stream is possible. He hit me up and I fired it off. That's what we do. So shout out to Fanboy Errol. And we will not hear the last of it if this man Errol Spence knock out Danny. So he gonna get all the props. We all gonna do a video and we gonna mention him. Fanboy Errol was right. But
hey, I will say this. If the car crash didn't affect his chin at all, I do think it's over for Danny as far as this fight's concerned, because Danny wasn't able to take out Red Catch. So, you know, and that was, you're only as good as your last fight. And that was his last fight. So this fight has a potential for it to be good for either guy. It just depends on who wants it more and who really is on the decline.
Yeah, I think Tank was giving him more work and sparring than Danny was giving him in that fight.
In a professional fight, sanctioned, nigga. Shit.
Practice.
but I will say this. If Danny gets knocked out, I'm not gonna be nice to that dude who parks cars. I'm gonna be so mean. It's gonna, my channel might get deleted for internet bullying.
And you know what? and you know what? I'm gonna open up a official spot just for you, my brother, in the fanboy club.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. I'll join the fanboy club.
For specific reasons, please believe people out there that we need Errol Spence to win this fight. We need him to. Okay, this is not a want. This is a need. Okay, so please, Errol Spence, scrap season. Hopefully, man down. And then I'd rather deal with Errol fanboy than to deal with Danny winning. That's all I can say.
Because you already got people talking about 38-0.
This man will be unified champ, and the Birdman is just, man, he gonna just be all over the internet on everybody's platform doing interviews. Well, Horse, he ain't gonna have no voice because he even screamed everything out, but still want to talk. That's the type of nigga like, man, can you stop talking, bro? You ain't got no voice left. No, we gotta talk. Get this stuff out. Like, nah, this is the end of it, bro. Relax. But thank you, fellas. Great show. Errol fanboy, thank you for the idea to kick off the live stream. Everybody in the live chat that made it litty. And also, where we at? Promotions game, but I can't find my. Oh, there we go. Playback game. There we go. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button if you like today's show. Hit up the channels tab. Visit all my brothers in the UDC clique. And just stay tuned for more, man. Don't forget, Truth is the new hate. And big salute to the Truth Hearst crew. We out.
Shout out to Cornelius for bringing up the content.
My nigga.
Playing. We out.